It was a mess there for a while, Frank. Woo! I tell you, I had to. As a matter of fact, they had to ship me up to Huntsville to a doctor up there to doctor the daggone things where they run the light down your throat, fix me up. But that's one of the worst things I ever went through.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, I got a friend that he's up in New Hampshire, went through the same thing. He got his from taking NSAIDs like ibuprofen and aspirin. And it just about got him, and he had to take a lot of blood and everything. He's an old Navy veteran. And boy, you have to be careful. It kind of made me back off. I kind of quit taking ibuprofen, and I never did take a lot of it, but he was taking a lot of it because he had chronic back problems. And I take Tylenol now, and they monitor my, I think it's your kidneys, or I believe that's what it affects, or your liver. Make sure I'm not bothering it. I hadn't so far, Roger. Over to you, Doug. WT6R, K4RVN.
K4RVN, WT6R, yeah. And well, hello to you, Roger. Yeah, good to hear you there. Yeah, sorry about those bleeding ulcers. Yeah, I know. I used to take that ibuprofen before I started, got old and started going through whatever operations and whatnot I've had to have done since I've been old. And I'm just like you, Frank. I don't take those anymore, mainly because every time that I ever had to have anything done, they would say, "No, I hope you haven't taken any of those." They didn't say, "Hope, don't take any for 7 to 10 days," or something like that. And finally, I just said, "Well, is there any reason why I need to take them?" They went, "No, just use Tylenol if you can." And Tylenol it can knock out your liver if you overtake it, but if you follow the directions on the bottle and don't overdose, it's pretty safe and effective, I guess. But anyway, I was going to ask you, Frank, what prompted that nurse practitioner to recommend that you take it easy? I know that you probably look old to her, but I mean, did you say I'm feeling run down or something like that, or why would she say that? Over?
Because I had a sore arm. I thought my gland was doing it. And also, Doug, I have re-injured my rotator cuff. It's been hurting a little bit. And she asked me what I'd been doing. I said, well, a little bit of everything. I get out in the yard and do a little gardening and put up antennas and do a little digging and stuff like that. And she said, well, if you want your leg to get well, you need to take it easy, and if it swells, elevate it, and she said, but you need to get plenty of rest and drink a lot of water. Don't do anything, that antibiotic, you don't need to be exerting yourself when you're taking it either. So that's what she told me. So I'm going to do it. Boy, that was music to my ears, because I never did like to work or do anything. I'm lazy by nature. Over.
Yeah, I know. All right, you gave me the perfect excuse. Well, I know this is crazy, Frank, but I think that 80-meter vertical I've got will tune on 40, and I think I have it tuned on 40. I'm going to do an A/B test, and just to see if you can hear it at all on 40 meters, and you too, Roger. Is that okay? Over?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right, well, this is still this is the 40-meter beam here, and it's the sleeping brown dog was jumped over by the quick brown fox. Let me switch to the other. The sleeping brown dog was jumped over by the pond. And Sally, she sold seashells down at the seashore. And now I'll switch back to the main antenna in case you don't hear me. And I'm back to the first antenna now. What'd you hear, Roger?
Well, you dropped it down pretty good bit, Doug. It went down in my noise, matter of fact. Sometimes the static was covering you up, but now on this antenna you're back on. You're running at least 20 to 25 over, and the other one's down to about maybe a 10 over at times to a 9. But right in my static, I've got a pretty good bit, but quite a bit of difference in them.
Well, I would kind of expect that. How about you, Frank?
Well, on your beam antenna, I got you 20 plus 2 red lines to the right of that. And it's heading towards 25 over. And when you dropped, you just dropped about 10 dB with me. You dropped down to about 10 over 9. So I could still hear you. Of course, I got 3 40-meter antennas out there. And I got that old 40-meter vertical sticking up there in between my beam. So, it's probably pretty good receiving antenna on yours. Over.
I understand. I don't even know why I did that, but I thought I'd just see if the ground plane would blow up. Well, it's about 11 after. You want to go over and listen and see if we hear him a little bit? And I didn't even try to transmit last night. I probably won't tonight. I'll let Bob and you guys get him if you can hear him. But I don't want to transmit if I don't hear him. Over.
Okay, let me turn it back to Roger. And Roger, I'm going to turn it back to you. And let this be your final. And Doug and I are going to go see if we can talk to Bill in Mozambique or hear him down on 3795. So glad you could join us, Roger. Sorry, cut it short here, but we got to go. There's a very short window that he has an opening, and then he's through. So over to you, Roger, and come join us again anytime. You're always welcome. N4 DEU K4RVN.
Okay, good deal, Frank. Yeah, go ahead. No big deal. I just thought I'd jump in there and say hello. But y'all carry on. I'll hold down the forward on this frequency kind of. When y'all get through, we're trying him. If he's coming back up here, I'll try to hang around right here and see what's going on. Anyway, y'all carry on and catch y'all. If I don't catch you just later on, I'll catch you tomorrow night maybe. Keep WT6R N4DEU 73 for now.
73 to you, Roger, N4DEU, Whiskey Tango 6 Radio, 73 Frankville, US wide 3795.
Okay, Doug and Roger, when we get through talking to Bill or trying to hear him, we'll come back up. Bill will be on 40 meters, somewhere around this frequency, up or down, where he can find a spot. We never know exactly where, but we'll be checking in with him in Mozambique, and you might want to try him. So he will come on probably around 20 minutes to 1 a.m. My time. That'd be 20 minutes to 12, I guess, your time. So come on and join us if you can and say hello to old Bill. It's Charlie 91, Charlie Yankee. 73 Roger, N4 DEU, K4RVN clear, gonna QSY.
Okay, will do, Frank. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a holler. I've been hearing him. I worked him while he was in South Africa, and I had hollered at him on the Mozambique place. So if he's got a good signal, I may give him a try tonight. Anyway, catch y'all wherever it comes back at. M4D is clear.